Hello, hello, hello. Message today is that it's MLK Day, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and I want to remind you that the people in the civil rights movement really didn't know how it was going to turn out, but they just kept going. Okay, now what if things hadn't worked out along the way and they had just stopped and said, hey, this is not working out, let's just stop and do something else? They didn't do that. And I think that it's so important. What if Thomas Edison, when he was inventing the light bulb or he was doing his experiments, what if he had stopped before he got to the 1000th time or the 1000th experiment? And just said, well, this is not working. And so, if you are in your life today and there's something that you want to accomplish, there's something that you feel driven to do, a goal, a vision, a plan, a project, and it hasn't worked in the past, my message today is to start over. Start over, do it again, okay? Because just because it didn't succeed the first time doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. There's a saying that says if you don't succeed the first time, try again. And it just lends to the fact that in history, so many people have started out doing things that they weren't really sure whether or not they were going to be successful, but they kept going. And all of those successful people that we look at, myself included, there have been many projects that I've started, and initially it didn't look like it was going to come to fruition, but because I didn't give up and I just kept going, eventually it came through. So I love to talk about my business networking event because I started with nothing when I was doing it. And it looked like it wasn't going to work out. And I actually had leaders in our community tell me, Arlene, this will fail. I mean, a man looked me in the eye and said, this will fail. Stop doing it. I was like, wow. Okay, how's that for encouragement or lack thereof? But I know that it had worked for other people in other places. And I just kept plugging away. I did utilize the secrets, the three secrets, the tools, techniques in order to ensure that it would be successful. And I talk about some of those secrets in the 10 secrets to overcoming fear, getting unstuck, and living your best life. But one of those secrets, of course, is proximity. I always talk about how I was in close proximity with people who were actually doing things that I considered to be more tremendous and amazing than the things that I was endeavoring to do. And so my point was, if they could do it, why couldn't I as well? And the more I spent time around them, the more I became like them. And so there's this concept. It says plan, do, be. But I'm giving you the opposite. And I'm saying be, do, and then plan. Okay. So who is it that you want to become this year? Who is it that you want to be this year? Okay. Because whoever you were last year, you don't have to be the same person this year. Okay. Let's say last year you were not as successful in your business. This year is the year for you to become a successful business owner. And step number one is to not visualize it, not to pretend, but actually do it. Okay? Get on that computer, make yourself seen, and begin to say the things that a successful business owner would say. Do the things that a successful business owner would do. And then you get to your visualization. So being clear. Okay, step 1, 2, visualization. Step 3, momentum, doing it, moving forward. Way down the line is that secret of writing the plan. Okay, so yes, you're going to write the plan, but first you're going to do it. You're going to become it. Okay, become who it is that you want to be. This year, I give you permission. If you hear nothing else from this post, I want you to know that you can become the person who you want to be. That person that you have in your mind and in your heart, that's the person that you're supposed to be. And everybody's here for a purpose and for a reason and for a goal. And so if you're not manifesting that goal or that purpose, then we need to get started, because none of us is here forever. Okay, we have a finite set of time. And let's say you don't know what that goal is, or you're not sure what that vision is, or you're not sure what kind of business you'd like to be in. Now would be the time to get started on the journey determining that. Okay, so once again, it's MLK Day. I'm saying these people were willing to fail forward. Okay, they kept pressing and they kept going, and so they became successful. Eventually, we got the Civil Rights Act, and several good things came about. So I'm saying today, in your business, okay, in your project, in your endeavor, begin and push forward. And I want to see you with me at the top. Okay, there's plenty of room at the bottom. Okay, the bottom is Well, actually, there's not plenty of room at the bottom. The bottom is crowded, but there's plenty of room at the top. And I don't want to get there alone. I want you to come with me. So let's join together and let's go on this journey together. Go to www.askarleneshow.com and get more tips, techniques, and tools in order for you to move forward in that trajectory that you're truly called to take part in and truly called to manifest in. Thank you. Once again, www.askarleneshow.com. And I have a free 3-step, 5-day program that you can take to begin to help you on that journey to winning at the game of life. Thank you. Bye-bye.